John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out.
See him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 62 preparing to come on if needed. Number 39 also throwing. Oh, 2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, it's so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Pinch hitter coming on, Dylan Head. Looking to start something with 1 gone. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Adrian Santana, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. Jones in position, brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 6.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21. Robert Flores, Carlos Pena, Melanie Newman.
The Major League Baseball All-Star festivities are here, and a little bit later today, one of our favorite events of the year, the All-Star Futures Game, featuring the top minor league prospects in the game. Carlos, Melanie, and Carlos, starting with you first. What does this event mean, particularly for those players that are invited to play in it?
Look, I know that this is an exhibition game, but it's actually bigger than that. I had the opportunity to play in a couple of those events, and it was awesome. Number one, you get to play around, with players that are at your same level, big prospects. But this is a great snapshot of the future of our game. I think usually you see a big home run that we'll be playing and replay for years to come.
What's really unique about this, too, is the fact that, like you just mentioned, their talent is all matching each other. You'll have some guys, though, who might still be 2 to 3 years away, another who's right on the doorstep of being at the big leagues. But the fact remains that all of them are pretty much big league bound, barring anything that's completely unforeseen. So you're going to see a lot of those big fastballs that explode on you. The spin is going to be off the charts, but they're going to be matched with some really good bat to ball skills as well. I love this because it truly is the best of the future of Major League Baseball.
Yeah, the All-Star.
A woman or a girl. He's lost in the wilderness. He's lost in bitterness.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. Woo! As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh,
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. We're bringing you AAA baseball in the International League. It's the Charlotte Knights taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. Nobody on and 2 outs. Destiny low, getting ready to hit. This one is labeled. Go. That one's gone. 8th home run of the season. It's 1-0. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for her. I hope she's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Man on at first, the third baseman now at the plate. Here comes the 1-1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Whoa, safe. That one is absolutely pummeled. And next, the cleanup hitter. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game series. Pitch, runner is on the move for third. This one popped up. Shoemake drifting towards this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Here's the 2-2, and now the runner breaks for third and handles this chance. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. One down, and now the center fielder, J.P. Martinez. Grounded to third, could be two. Fires to second for one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So no runs here on a... Now up, Braden Shoemake. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Strike in there. And safe, that's a stolen base, not close. With the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Swinging a rocket. Back there. Snags it on the warning track. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. The left fielder digs in now. Ground ball to first. Could be two. There's one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. That was good hustle he showed out of the box. Two away here, nobody on. Destiny Lowe will hit next. She's already homered in this ball game. Swing and a drive. Very deep, way back there. And it's gone. An absolutely titanic shot. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. It's 3-2. That ball was gone as soon as it left the bat. She absolutely smoked it. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. Lowe was a real bright spot for them in the loss. 2 home runs in the ballgame. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how she performed in this one. If she puts together games like this frequently, she won't be at this level for long. So digging in, Destiny Lowe.
The catcher, Destiny Lowe.
Swing and a drive. It's off the wall. Coming around third. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Well, they strike first as she gets the job done to bring home the run. She was right on top of that pitch, jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. One down. The first baseman getting ready to hit. Now here's the 0-2. And the runner takes off for third. Got the swinging strikeout. Throw to third, and she's safe. Runner at third, 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Nick Ward. 1-2, here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1. Nobody out, and a runner at first. Liner into center. Makes the play, and there's 1 down. She was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and she's got to jog around. So up next, Logan Driscoll. And the 1-2. Laser for a base hit. Runner around third. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. That's a play he won't look back on proudly. He didn't get that great a jump, and he blew through the stop sign at third on the way to getting tagged out at home. Gotta trust your coaches in that situation. One out, runners at first and second. Hard liner. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming to the plate. Relay throw. Not in time. Runner safe. And a run comes in to score. One away. Runners at the corners here. And here's the first baseman. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Safe. A stolen base. Swing and a line drive base hit out into center. One runs in. Broke that one into center. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. That's textbook hitting. He let the pitch on the outer half travel just enough, then laced it up the middle. Great swing. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. And here's the catcher, Destiny Lowe. Line, and that's a base hit. That's going to get into the corner. Around second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. The tag, and that is out number 3. Inning over. Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff. The relay throw to the plate, a perfect strike. Just a great way to end the inning. Two outs and runners at first and second. And now at the plate, Logan Driscoll. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The relay. And that retires the side. Well, it makes sense. You're going to try to score on the two-out hit to the outfield, but great execution with the relay home. That had to be nearly perfect even to be close, and it was just that. Innings over. 2 outs, runner on first base. Destiny Low now at the plate. Came through in the clutch earlier in this one, and they'd love to see a similar approach here. Stay up the middle and put good wood on the ball. Crushes this one to left, and forget about it. That is a no-doubt home run. Flexes the power with that swing. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. And that might be what sends the fans home, and some of them are headed for the exits already. Not great command on the mound, and with a low 90s fastball, that's not a winning formula. Full marks to the hitter. She recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Lowe really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. 4 hits, one of them a homer. Always great to see a player as locked in as she was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see her deliver.
Our final lineup. First for the victorious Gwinnett Run. 7 runs on 6 hits.
They coming through. They coming for you. We know the truth. So we making moves. While they beating the block, we going straight to the top. So we gotta move in the same direction. Yeah. We gotta move. Yeah. Time for a new revolution.
Welcome to those of you joining us now. Ben Gelman here, bringing you the action. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the 9th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Blake Perkins. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths. Pitch misses there, and 1-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Smart work on the mound. She knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout. She's 2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Owen Miller. He's already homered in this ballgame. And there's a strike. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Swing and a miss for the K. Only one out remaining. And this is the kind of work the manager was hoping for, calling her out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. So down to their final out of this one. And next, the cleanup hitter, number 76. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike of the game. The Sounds down to their last strike. Got it. That's the ball game. Lowe, with an excellent effort and relief en route to the win, earned the save with 3 strikeouts. She gave them a textbook performance out of the pen, and shutdown relief like this is always valuable. Nice job to help them get the W. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
The shortstop, Tyler Black.
Base knocked to right. In to score the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead. So 2 down. Lowe getting ready to hit. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Lowe batting third today, and she's knocked in double-digit runs in her last 10 games. That's towards center. Roller on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So up next, Owen Miller. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming home, the throw in. Catcher can't hang on. All tied up at 3. They scored the run there because of the aggressive. 2 outs and a runner at first. The left fielder digs in now. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. This one in for a strike. Low throw, can't dig it out. One out and the base is empty. That's a line shot for a base hit. Not in time. She's safe. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Runner at second, 1 away. And here's the first baseman. And the runner takes off for third. Grounds this one up the middle. And that squirts through. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and the run scores. And it's now a 2-run game. Runner at first, nobody out.
The catcher, Destiny.
This one is labeled pretty deep. Bangs off the wall. Coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. In there. And a run comes in to score. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And she's a threat every time she steps into the box. And next, the cleanup hitter, the Sounds, leading by 3, bottom half of the 5th. The pitch, runner breaking for third. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-7. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. And now the first baseman, Owen Miller. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. Bunting for a hit. To the plate. Safe! And now they're up by 3. That wasn't a squeeze play. The runner at third wasn't going for home with the pitch. But he made a heads-up play, saw he had enough room to get home, and crossed the plate on a de facto safety squeeze. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And here's the catcher. And it's a pop-up. And that's the end of the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Time to stretch. The Sounds out front, 10-7. One down. And now Destiny low. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw in to second. One of the best swings you'll see at this level. 110 miles per hour off the bat. Clearly angling for a call-up. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, the first baseman, and he's already left the yard twice with his most recent homer coming in the 5th inning. Now with the chance to make it a 3-homer game. 1 out and a runner at second. Here in the bottom of the 7th individual day, and she can feel really good about that, even with the team loss. Welcome to those of you joining us now. Ben Gelman here, bringing you the action. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th inning. And now at the plate, the second baseman, number 79. He's already homered in this ball game. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Whoa, just 21 years old, and she was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. That's a strikeout looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with the curve for strike 3. Next to hit, the left fielder, number 91. It just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swings through it. A bit out in front there. Might have thought it was the heater. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Good eye there.
Ball three.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. We head back to the top of the lineup. Next up, Freddie Zamora. Swing and a miss. 0-1. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And the count 1-2. Oh, doesn't get the call. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway through the ninth, the Sounds on top. Lowe with a terrific appearance in relief form. Fanned all 3 batters faced. Great job of locking down the opposing hitters. She was a really steadying presence out of the pen, and you can bet the evaluators love seeing that, even if the team lost in the end. Great job. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're bringing you AAA baseball in the International League. It's the Gwinnett Stripers and the Memphis Redbirds. Nobody on and 2 outs. Destiny Lowe will hit next. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here. She swings and fouls one off. In the air and deep to left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up. Makes a nice sliding catch. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Nobody out and a runner at first. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's one down. One out and 2 on. And now the right fielder. And now the 1-2. Hard ground ball. That's a base hit. Coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag out. Not sure if it was a bad read or a bad jump as he left second there, but whatever it was, it cost him. The defense did a good job to hit the relay on target, then make a good throw home for the out. One out and the base is empty.
The catcher, Destiny Lowe.
Grounder to third, and it's through for a hit. And with that knock, she advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run she's on right now, really seeing the ball well. One gone and a runner on at first. The first baseman now at the plate. Pitch, runner breaking for second and handles that one. Sends it to first. That's out number 2. Runner at second here with 2 gone. The third baseman the next to hit. And now the runner breaks for third. Gets it by him for the strikeout. So another good inning on the mound. With the go-ahead run at first. Robertson, a 6'6" righty, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Line drive. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And there's one away. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up. And here's the catcher. On 0-1, the delivery. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. Relay throw. Tag safe. They move into the lead in the 8th. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Low did well despite the loss. Went 1 for 5 with a single. Kind of an average performance in the losing effort. I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in. 9th inning here, 1 away. 1 down. The left fielder digs in now. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. Everything got going a little too early there. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Behind the back to second, and a double play to end it.
Our final line. First for the victorious Gwinnett Strikers. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error.
Welcome to those of you joining us now. Ben Gelman here, bringing you the action. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the 9th inning. The left fielder in the box now takes strike 1. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. She's 2 outs away. The third baseman getting ready to hit. Late on that fastball. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. And the 0-1 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Struck him out looking. And this is the kind of work the manager was hoping for, calling her out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. So down to their final out of this one. Here's the catcher, number 43. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Right side, hard hit. On to first, ball game. Low with an excellent effort and relief en route to the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Love to see relievers come out and shut things down the way she did in this one. Definitely a nice piece of the win.
Our final line. First for the victorious Gwinnett Strikers. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error.
Welcome to those of you joining us now. Ben Gelman here, bringing you the action. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the 9th inning. The right fielder goes after that one for strike 1. One-run game in the bottom of the 9th. Swings and misses. And that's perfect slider placement from her, down and in. At the plate, he probably read fastball out of the hand, but then it took a turn on him. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Fouled off at the plate, they'll do it again. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a K. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's a strike. Trying to close out this 1-run lead. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. On the ground, right side, Lopez. They are down to their final out. The catcher will hit next. 1 for 2. Just missed. Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. And the slider just misses. 2 straight breaking balls away. If she wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Pulled softly, but that goes foul. The Redbirds down to their last strike. On the ground, this should do it. Alvarez. And that's the ball game. Lowe with a terrific appearance in relief, helping them lock down the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. That was a really strong performance out of the pen. Attacked hitters and didn't beat herself. Nice job to usher them to the win.
Our final lineup. First for the victorious Gwinnett Strikers. Russ, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base.
So up next, Destiny Lowe.
Batting first, the catcher, Destiny Lowe.
This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Flexes the power with that swing. The 11th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. She'll be proud of the swing she put on that one. That's one for the personal highlight reel. Not great command on the mound, and with a low 90s fastball, that's not a winning formula. Full marks to the hitter. She recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Bases are empty with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Jared Young. 2-2, here's the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Not much going on for the offense that time. Heading on now to the top of the 3rd.
Leading off for Gwinnett, the catcher, Destiny Lowe.
She hits a fly to center. Long run. Makes the grab. Well, she certainly wasn't willing to wait around, just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out again. Low, just 21 years old, and she's knocked in double-digit runs in her last 10 games. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One run. Now at the plate, the left fielder, number 37. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Oh, there, safe. I think he got a little bit lucky on that play. He's probably cooked on a perfect throw, but the throw was a little bit wide and he had to reach. One down. Destiny Lowe digs in now. Already a homer for her in this one. This one is labeled. Got it, and there's 2 away. Lowe had some solid production in the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how she performed in this one. If she puts together games like this frequently, she won't be at this level for long.
Take a walk with the full moon. Roll button and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Best.
We want another guy now. We was trying to ride together. Get put down whatever. We gon' ride forever.
Daddy, we came to start it. Bring the paper, spread the pressure, wrap 'em up like origami, yo. Daddy, we came to start it. It's clever if they ever want a problem in this party, yo.
Welcome to those of you joining us now. Ben Gelman here, bringing you the action. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th inning. Stepping in, Nick Maton. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike. Here you go now. Let's go.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Out to short. Alvarez fires across the diamond, and the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. Next to hit, the right fielder, number 84, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Next offering is downstairs. Comes up empty, strike 2. One out and the base is empty. Got the batter swinging. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Base is empty with 2 out. The second baseman getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this ball game. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Slider misses away. Decent movement on that slider, but she needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. 1-2, here's the pitch. And he goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So they make short work of them there. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Lowe was outstanding in relief, even though they took the loss. Tossed a scoreless inning and posted 3 strikeouts. Love to see relievers come out and shut things down the way she did in this one. Definitely a strong performance, despite the team losing.
Final line score. First, with the victorious time, 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Maton. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to right center. The right fielder settles under it. Runner tags from third. Now a long throw home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. I love that defensive play in the outfield. He was running hard to make the catch. Then he set his feet and made a strong, accurate throw home to get the out at the plate. Just terrific. Lowe digs in now. Making a lot of contact recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. They fire it in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Batting for the first baseman.
The batter now, the first baseman, number 28. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So the base is all loaded up now. Tries to wiggle out of the rundown now. And they tag the runner for the out. And now it's going to be Michael Perez. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Low throw. Can't dig it out. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call. Lowe, just 21 years old, and she was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. Brings it in at the wall. I'm blown away by that. And here at the plate, Nick Maton. Runner on the move. Pitches in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. They're up big in the early going, and I know this is a minor breach of baseball etiquette to go for this. So digging in, Matt Horvath. Stowers, the lead runner at second. Perez at first. 2 out. And that's ripped into left for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. 1 out and the base is empty.
The catcher.
That one ripped into right center. Might be 2. She makes the turn and digs for second base. Not stopping. She's headed to third. The relay throw. And she's out. Really nice team. 2 outs, runners at first and second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jalen Vasquez. This pitch popped up, moves under it, and makes the grab. 2 left on, midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Tides ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here's the catcher, Destiny Lowe. In the air to the right fielder, moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Strong individual day, and she can feel really good about that, even with the team loss.
Our final line today. First, the victorious tie. 6 runs on 14 hits.
Welcome to those of you joining us now. Ben Gelman here, bringing you the action. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the 9th inning. Nevin, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And that's perfect slider placement from her, down and in. At the plate, he probably read fastball out of the hand, but then it took a turn on it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Well, that strikeout didn't take long. Batter's got to put up a better fight the next time up. She's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side, Lopez. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So down to their final out of this one. And now, the second baseman, number 85. Swing and a miss. They're down to their final strike of the game. The Tides down to their last strike. Swings and misses, and that's the ball game. Lowe was outstanding in relief, helping them get the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on her to deliver. Nice job to help get the win.
First for the victorious
Solo siento paz, todos los días son domingo. Increíble lo que hace, solo un poco de trabajo y fe. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin toma color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin toma color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Volándome, conociéndome, cada